This is called Sick, Crazy, Don't Give an F hair. This is what being sick in a small space looks like. Being sick in your RV or your van is not like the comfort of a sticks and bricks house. I've had this out all night. I have my Vicks, my Advil, my thermometer. I was dipping a cold washcloth in there, putting it on my head for my fever. Cough drops, water, just so much water. And yeah, so this is where my spaces that I've been. I propped all my pillows up, especially when you have a lot of congestion and phlegm. I know it's gross. And then I just prop my feet up as well. Not all sunshine and rainbows when you're sick in such a tiny space, but I mean, it is doable. Even though I am sick, I still need to charge my Jackery. So what I did today is my screen's open, which is awesome. And so I put this out and there's my panels out there. So they're all connecting into the Jackery itself. This makes it awesome because if I need to use the microwave or something like that, I can still use it. So I did manage to add new string lights, LEDs. They're battery powered, of course. Got them at Walmart. So these are the colored ones, and then I still have my regular ones here just for that adding of brightness. And then I have this little ball here too. It's like a globe, like a planet, and you could change the colors with the remote, and that's actually battery powered too, believe it or not. So good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or whatever it is. I am on day, God only knows, of being sick. So this is how it's looking like. I'm looking like a tragic mess. So my apologies. I have just been trying to recover. I'm now in the stages of sore throat and excuse me, I have sore throat, a lot of phlegm, congestion, all that gross stuff. But my voice is gone. I sound a little different. Yeah. So I have just literally been trying to just survive here. I finally brushed my hair out because it was a knotted mess for the first time in days. I'm gonna go take a shower today and do laundry. It is time to do things with a little bit of energy that I have. I have been, trying to get accustomed to having this type of sickness in such a small space, in an RV, not in a house with a comfy access of shower, whatever you want it, or bath. I would say that the biggest thing, and I would say the most challenging thing for me, and the one con that I really would say just bothers me when I'm sick, when I'm living in an RV, is not being able to have a bathtub. Having a bath is super important to me when I'm sick. It's just the only thing that could make me feel semi-okay. So not having one is challenging. I know some people get hotels and things like that, but at this time I'm in Havasu. I'm headed over soon to Parker, and I'm for an event. So I'm headed to Parker for an event soon, and so I just kind of wanted to try to just lay low here. It is not COVID. It is the flu or a bug, whatever it is. And the crazy thing is everyone in my life has gotten it at the same time. So, all of my family back home and really dear friends to me as well. So it's just going around, I feel. I personally also feel that, you know, I never had a sickness like this through the whole pandemic, as well back home in Washington and Oregon. And now I'm feeling it when I get to Arizona. This is the time I get sick, is when I am in Arizona. I wish people, you know, adhered to masks more often here. And when I'm saying masks, I don't mean outdoors, and I don't mean that if you're far away from people. No, I get it. Like, you know, be more comfortable. But if we're in stores and you're close to me, we need to be wearing masks, okay? Like, this is super important. I can also admit to you that I've been a little bit lax on the whole mask situation since coming down to Arizona, and seeing everyone like this. But I still take precautions and things like that. So I usually do get the flu between January to February, or to March, in the winter season. So it was only a matter of time till it hit me. I'm gonna have to do a deep clean of the RV, Clorox everything, before I head out later this week or weekend, just to get all the germs and bacteria out of here, since I've been inhabiting the area. I'm very health conscientious as well, especially when I'm sick like this. So some things that I keep in the RV, I call it like my safety, health, and wellness kit. Just have a bunch of items that, you know, I personally use to keep up with my health. So obviously what I have been using, obviously my Vicks is right near my bedside. I have my thermometer, just a regular old mouth thermometer. Advil for fever reducing. I do not really like to take Advil or Tylenol, but it's a must-have in this type of situation. I have a blood pressure cuff. I think it's important. I've also been able to track my blood pressure readings over my whole weight loss journey since September, and my blood pressure is healthier than ever and not elevated anymore. So I think it's great to keep one on hand. I also have a hot water bottle for any kind of like cramps, aches, you know, just to have that nearby. I am also looking to get more of like, just for a God forbid situation, like getting a snake bite kit, you know, excessive things that, you know, I probably will not have to use, but I think that it would be better in my mind to have it. So, you know, or spider bite, something like that. So this is my little wellness bin. I have Tums in here, antacids, since I eat a lot of spicy food. It's just in my blood. I love spicy food. Lots and lots of band-aids. I have to get more, actually. I go through these all the time, especially being on the road and your hands are just eaten up with everything. This aloe kind of like gel lotion, you know, for any kind of burn or things like that. I use the isopropyl 70%. You could get the 70 or whatever, the 90, 50, I don't know. But, you know, just to clean the cuts. I also keep like a Flonase kind of nasal spray as well. You're in different climates. I'm in the desert. I kind of think I need this more for moisture in my nasal and everything like that. Like I've said before, I have gauze pads, a lot of like wraps for arms if you need that. Coconut oil. It's super beneficial for everything, honestly. Coconut oil is huge in my life. My number 1 used thing is Bactricin cream. I use this stuff on the daily. Bactricin cream is so great. It's an ointment that you use specifically when you have cuts, open abrasions, wounds, things like that. And basically what this does is I clean, you know, any cut or wound with alcohol, and then what I'll do is I'll put this on and then put the band-aid on. Basically this is like an antibiotic in the terms of so it doesn't go into infection and things like that. I have been drinking loads of water and orange juice to get me through, get my vitamin C, and try to feel better. The thing to observe here is that I feel like all of the grocery stores here, Bashas', even Walmart, the aisles are scarce. They're really empty. There's no water. I had to literally get those tiny bottles of the orange juice because there was no orange juice either. So it was pretty pretty dead, so I don't know what it is. And don't you find it crazy that there's no basic essentials and necessities in the grocery stores, but they're stocked all the way up with Valentine's Day candy? Like, do we need this? Seriously. Again, and this is the first time I haven't felt as raggedy and sick for quite some time now, a few days, so feels good to even have a little bit of energy back, and any kind of energy at all, to be quite frank. So I'm super excited. In a few days, a huge event is coming where I am going to be attending as well. It is called Skooliepalooza. I'm sure a lot of you van lifers, RV lifers have heard of it, maybe have been to it before. It'll be my first time. It's going to be right here in Parker. And I'm in Havasu right now, so it's exactly like around like a 40-minute drive from where I am staying right now. So that is going to be so exciting. I met some amazing friends down in Quartzsite who are actually attending as well, and we're going to hopefully camp near each other. So it'll be really cool to see familiar faces. Somebody called me and I totally forgot that I stopped filming, and then I didn't finish what I was saying. So I'm really stoked about going to Skooliepalooza. I've seen many videos from last year as well from a lot of YouTubers that I personally watch. Looks like such a great time with really cool people, a lot of people from all different age groups, and what's really important is that people who are more like-minded to me and in my age group, which is great, which I haven't gotten to see too many people in my age group here in Arizona so far, so I think it'll be really fun and nice to have that personal connection. I will be filling my tanks, dumping my tanks before leaving here, so I'll do it in Havasu or between Parker and Havasu, and then I'll be there. So Skooliepalooza is from the 21st to the 31st of January, so it is for a good amount of time. If you are going, join the official Facebook group Skooliepalooza. It's a private group. You could just join it, and then everybody posts updates, where they're at, what's going on, things like that, and general information that is good to know. I am praying and fingers crossed that the service is good, because I need good service for work and everything. So I'm really hoping that it's going to turn out well. There's going to be a lot of exciting things happening, so I'm going to record as much as I can for content for you guys to see, and hopefully I'll meet some of you out there as well. So comment below and let me know if you're going to be heading to Skooliepalooza as well. I'd love to chat and meet with some of you guys who will be attending the event. So let me know. You can always message me on Instagram as well if you're going to be at Schoolie. And I can't wait to see you guys there. And for all of you who cannot attend, I hope that my videos bring you joy and make you feel like you're actually attending as well. I will see you guys next vlog, and that will be closer to Schoolie.